Yeah. Early to bed, y'all. Early to rise. Early to bed, y'all. Early to rise. What? Yeah. Early to bed, y'all. Yeah. Early to bed. Early to rise. Early to bed. Early to rise. Early to bed, y'all. Early to rise. Early to bed. Early to rise. Early to bed. Early to rise. Wasting no time scratching my head. Rubbing my eyes, thinking of rhymes. Cause my deep sleep reality has got me out inside my mind and heart. Such a force submit around to express my ups and downs into audible sounds. Come take a listen. My subconscious statement only betrayed through what I face. No metaphors, late visits. As I prophetic like John, I'm a solar power rapper. Believe the sun can turn me on. And blessed is the ears who hear what have been written. Take heed cause only your heart understands. The time is ticking, the time is near, the time is now. So let's take off on our ground and become honestly found on the ground to the earth. Thanking God for our birth and what we're worth is much more than $100 bill. Yet thousands are killed for the rights of oil drill. For real, for real.
Wormhole 1999 to the year 2000.
Early to bed, y'all. Early to rise. Early to bed, what? Early to rise, yeah. Early to bed, huh? Early to rise, y'all. Early to bed, early to rise. Wasting no time. La la, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Bedrock, this is Bedrock, it's a tale of two M.Seas. Bedrock, this is Bedrock, it's a tale of two M.Seas.
Yeah, well here's a little story about a man named Fred who woke up one morning and raised his head out of bed like he always did around that same time frame, but today his brain was more focused on the game.
My man Barney wiped the sleep from his eyes, combed his hair, brushed his teeth with a relief. Breakfast on the table, said his prayer, ran some gel through his hair, seemed he didn't ever care in the world.
Now this fool Fred was more evil than Knievel, whether it was stealing, dealing, or beating the love out of people he had to. He had no clue about his rude attitude, like the world owed him something, but we know that isn't true.
A-R-N-E-Y, a really nice guy, never cursed or cautioned business in his life, was rip his flow and must abide by the scriptures to ashes and dust. Happy family pictures, solid spirit is among us.
Just got out of the shower, grabbed the towel, made a scowl at the mirror, cleaned out his ear with a Q-tip. His mother asked him to sit for breakfast, but he split cause he ain't down with family relationships.
Visions of A's on his report card, dope at every sport on the court, a captain and a guard, never falling short of coaching's expectations. When he was facing problems, he was tracing arrows to the one robbing him.
Cause only fools go to school is how he felt. Nevertheless, he killed for cash but wasn't down for structured success. Chilling on the corner, busting raps about the scraps that he'd been in. A high school dropout, figuring he's really living.
One night was the year's hip-hop show when the clowns would come out and kick their elementary flows. And last year, he took out all of his foes, including Fred, and since then he's been ripping non-stop.
At about 3 o'clock, Fred ran into this crook named Rock. Asked him if he was down with busting shots with a Glock that was hot from a robbery. Fred got that look in his eyes like he just won the lottery.
Is it all he's got until 3:15? Dips down the street and he's living in a dream. Unbelievable rap speeds falling from his head out of the corner of his eye. He spots Rock and Fred.
Now Fred and Rock were on the go, not a care in the world, off to the hip-hop show with blowing their nose. On the way they got the freestyle on, and by the time they hit the door they figured they were the bomb.
He showered, ate dinner and took off to the spot. Mind power excited because the flyer was hot. Flows ignited, he delighted at the venue. Proceeded through the door and he sighted this
Now
group.
Fred took initiative and was the first on the mic with the drugs in his head. He figured his flow was tight. By the time he was done, he dissed the whole party. When he stepped off the stage, the first face he saw was Barney.
Barney watched Fred pump up his ego. At the end of his verse, he figured he'd step and let him know. Wanting to set Fred's mind straight, elevation and teaching. Next, he'd find himself in a
They
battle.
step outside for the battle. All Fred could do was babble. He couldn't disperse a proper verse when Barney took center stage. His flows was unmatched. Fred got visions of Barney laying face down in a casket.
Barney had victory wrapped around his waist. Anger is disease and Fred stormed out the place. Barney got respect 2 years in succession. Next thing happened, Fred blasted the Smith & Wesson.
After the shot was fired, it was hectic on the scene. To everybody but Fred, it was like a bad dream. Now Fred stood tough, acting as the man, but 5 days later he had cuffs around his hands.
To you, Which MC got the glory? It's up to you to write the end of the story. A modern day tale of the right and the wrong. Death is negative, be positive and stay strong.
Now this fool Fred was more evil than Knievel.
B-A-R-N-E-Y, why did he have to die?
Now this fool Fred was more evil than Knievel.
B-A-R-N-E-Y, a really, really nice guy.
Now this fool Fred was more evil than Knievel.
B-A-R-N-E-Y, why did he have to die?
Now this fool Fred was more evil than Knievel.
B-A-R-N-E-Y, a really, really nice guy.
Bedrock, this is Bedrock, a story of an MC's glory. We leave the morals to you. Think before you settle your quarrels.
Bedrock, this is Bedrock, it's a tale of two MCs. Bedrock, this is Bedrock,
It's a tale of
two MCs.
On the two turntables, I would say I'm nice.
It's tough to be an individual in a world full of critics. Pressures of the proper lifestyle offer no forgiveness. So cross your T's and dot the I's. Follow the clues, drop your disguise. The future is the shining light that catches humans' eyes. It's tough to be an individual in a world full of critics. Pressures of the proper lifestyle, they offer no forgiveness. So cross your T's and dot the I's. Follow the clues, drop your disguise. The future is the shining light that catches humans' eyes. We're just relaxing, chilling on a Friday. We're gonna get this track done one way or another. I'm discovering what the world could do with me, knowing how hard it can be to keep it true and maintain your identity in this little town. Sounds are passed around the underground and people criticize the music even though they can't rock out, but I never pout. Cause if you feel it in your heart, it's time to start to run the route without any doubts. Cause in a complex time, living with a complex mind, being conscious of shit I should not, cracks me up like chiropractic work on my spine. But it just happens, rapping, blabbing, continuous verbal actions that fatten up my vocab. So don't stab me in the back for my freedom of speech. From riding coasters to grad, it's all revolved around a beat. Revolved around a beat, revolved around the beat. It's tough to be an individual in a world full of critics. Pressures of the proper lifestyle, they offer no forgiveness. Cross your T's, dot your I's, follow the clues, drop your disguise. The future is the shining light that catches humans' eyes.
Dispatch from the citadel, trekking my journey of glory, sprinting many horizons, doing what is right in his story. It's the son of the virgin, the focus of my excursions, fighting spiritual conflicts cause dribble mammals are heard. The world's the scene of the crime and only few are a witness. My inhaling, exhaling, my strength and spiritual fitness. Many prophets are slain, martyrs of their beliefs. Sun hung on the day, rose in 3 days of the week. I've been placed in commission, ASL, my breastplate. Here so people can listen, revealing light in their faith.
Yo, who is everybody? Everyone who I'm supposed to be. A blue collar G with a degree from university. Grow up and raise a family. Forget about your goals, allow your soul and only work towards your salary. So you can buy a big screen TV, aka ideally so incorrect, but practically I will accept to make a change. Not to make change, cause money makes a man strange. How can this be? Conforming to society, forget that. God lives within me and I am living within he until the day that I die. So I don't think it's an issue if I don't work, how can I? Judge me for how I dress, I'm looking like a freaking mess and I could really care less. Know what I mean, yo? The rise is right before the fall, and when I think I got a case I do not know at all. Cause mystery is majesty, and majesty I think underground is overground with a mainstream offensive. So from the 306 to the 780, I kicked it with Caucasians, Asians, and natives and bros. And you know that hip-hop is strictly multicultural, personal, and universal, and truly slick. Truly slick. M.Seas, they best to get a grip, cause in this ice cold world, it's easy to slip. It's tough to be an individual in a world full of critics. Pressures of the proper lifestyle offer no forgiveness. So cross your T's and dot your I's, follow the clues and drop your disguise. The future is the shining light that catches humans' eyes.
It's tough to be an individual in a world full of critics. Pressures of the proper lifestyle offer you no forgiveness. So cross your T's and dot your I's, follow the clues, drop your disguise. The future is the shining light that catches humans' eyes.
It's tough to be an individual in a world full of critics. Full of critics. It's tough to be an individual in a world full of critics. Full of critics. It's tough to be an individual in a world full of critics. Pressures of the proper lifestyle, they offer no forgiveness. So cross your T's and dot your I's, follow the clues, drop your disguise. The future is a shining light that catches humans' eyes.
A song for all those me my eyes out there. All know who I'm talking about. Those characteristics of those conventional rappers. The me my eyes.
It's all about me. For most M.Seas in this industry, they don't even worry about the quality of their tracks, cause it's all about the cash. And in the stage where I'm at, I totally focus on the raps and what happens on a day-to-day basis. A zillion different stories from a billion different faces. My mind races on how to maneuver through these whack M.Seas manures, talking all this shit on how they rip it. I guess I missed it, I guess you missing it. I ain't dissing, I'm just rapping like Christian, cause that's the only way my brain maintains on these planes that we living on. Cause my style ain't the bomb, and Jay's style ain't the bomb, but we keep it strong with some constructive criticism. Collectively we continue to keep it true, the only way we know how. That's to record loud, stand proud, rock the crowd, and get our beliefs out to every nation who's able to play our tape through some speakers. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Cause M.Seas who put themselves in front of hip-hop make me wanna scream out. Cause crews who put themselves in front of hip-hop make me wanna scream out. Labels that put themselves in front of hip-hop make me wanna scream out.
While some grip text, I prefer to flex the head on my neck and strengthen the trauma muscle, mind, body, and the soul to prevent the downward spiral and ascend to a higher plane. I won't fall into the brain drain. I look north to the sky above aurora borealis and constellations, yearning for the basics, abolish thought patterns of a nation. I belong to a supernatural state. The motion of conforming makes me irate. Notions of change self are degrading, staging factual information to speak to the masses where I am stationed and reap harvest when it's due. The production of music, my method of melody. My goal is speak to you without the me, my eyes, and the characteristics of the conventional rappers. I'm happier when the delivery is focused on the opposite of getting noticed. Humble thyself, and death will be dealt in celestial proportions. Liberate yourself to biblical proportions.
Oh my god. Cause M.Seas who put themselves in front of hip-hop make me wanna scream out. M.Seas who put themselves in front of hip-hop make me wanna scream out. Cause crews who put themselves in front of hip-hop make me wanna scream out. DJs who put themselves in front of hip-hop make Jay wanna scream out.
On a mission from God to make the conscious source not when I'm robbing. On a mission from God to make the conscious source not when I'm robbing. On a mission from God to make the conscious source not when I'm robbing.
Hey yo, hey yo.
On a mission from God to make the conscious source not when I'm robbing.
Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo.
18, now's the age. My life is a cage. My rage is built up inside, but I'm hoping that it's just a stage. It's now my time to shine. Let myself unwind. If I let myself survive, the whole world could be mine. I gotta stick to my faith. Keep a straight face. Can't rely on everyone. Gotta create my own pace. I gotta grow to be a success. Fight through the stress. The world's nothing more than a planet. There's no doubt about my quest. I gotta stay up, rip this shit up. I gotta know my role. Success is the lowest of my goals. I gotta keep on rhyming, stay on top and deciding. If I gotta do this all, it's time for me to start shining.
On a mission from God to make the conscious source not when I'm robbing.
Hey yo, hey yo.
On a mission from God to make the conscious source not when I'm robbing.
Hey yo, hey yo.
On a mission from God to make the conscious source not when I'm robbing.
Hey yo, hey yo.
On a mission from God to make the conscious source not when I'm
Hey yo, hey yo. I gotta come back fresh, make it my best. I gotta control the mic, keep kicking what I like. I gotta keep it true and hold it down for my crew. I gotta complete my journey. I gotta complete my journey.
Hey yo.
I gotta complete my journey.
Hey yo.
back, relax, and keep the tracks fat. I gotta come back fresh.
Hey yo,
I gotta control the mic.
hey yo,
I gotta keep it true.
hey yo, hey yo,
I gotta complete my journey.
Hey yo, hey yo.
I gotta kick back, relax, and keep the tracks fat. Yo.
On a mission from God to make the conscious, so it's time when I'm rhyming.
Hey yo, hey yo.
On a mission from God to make the conscious, so it's time when I'm rhyming.
hey yo, hey yo,
On a mission from God to make the conscious, so it's time when I'm rhyming.
Hey yo, hey yo.
On a mission from God to make the conscious, so it's time when I'm
Hey yo, hey yo. I gotta stay up, rip this shit up. I gotta know my role. Success is the lowest of my goals. I gotta keep on rhyming, stay on top and deciding if I gotta do this all. It's time to start shining. I gotta stay up, I gotta rip this shit up. I gotta know my role. Success is the lowest of my goals. I gotta keep on rhyming, stay on top and deciding if I gotta do this all. It's time to start my shining, 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 shining. I gotta start shining, shining, shining. Hey yo, you know I gotta shine.
hey yo, hey yo,
Hey yo, hey yo.
hey yo, hey yo,
Hey yo, hey yo.
peace to
Hey yo, hey yo.
Saskatoon
Hey yo,
Underground.
hey yo. Wormhole Productions.
Hey yo, hey yo.
To my main man Ty.
Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo.
Thank you, Lord, for blessing my 8-track. Thank you, Lord, for keeping this track fat.
Hey, yo.
Thank you, Lord, for letting me come back.
Hey, yo.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Hey yo.
Now, if I may look back at my life,
So many things I'll miss.
now if I may look back at my life,
So many things I'll miss.
now if I may look back at my life,
So many things I'll miss.
now if I may look back at my life.
So here's my list, here's my list.
Yo, now if I may look back at my life, I'll realize this shit really didn't start out right what I'd like. Yo, it's all the same game. And now I'm feeling kinda strange, strays away from the young fun days in a haze. Living my lifestyle, young child, creating my own profile. Wow, what a feeling it is when you got no stress. Growing up in this world, living as a kid. Cigarettes was the biggest threat to our health. Still gaining knowledge of our own self-well. Feeling better like receiving letters from the heart of a loved one. Round here, no one frets from someone packing a gun. It just doesn't happen. We just stick to rapping and let the pen and the page take center stage. It ain't strange, that's just the way it is. The perfect mixture of negative and positive is positively marvelous. It ain't strange, that's just the way it is. You know it ain't strange, that's just the way it is. You know it ain't strange, that's just the way it is. You know it ain't strange, you know it ain't strange. It ain't strange, that's just the way it is. You know it ain't strange, that's just the way it is. You know it ain't strange, that's just the way it is. You know it ain't strange, you know it ain't strange. Now don't get me wrong, the perfect life ain't just what I'm living. The good and bad will always come no matter your religion. I have a vision of love that I'm viewing on my mission. Here's a list of a few on this melodical composition. I love the sky, I love how the birds fly. I love catching a smile from a girl with a twinkle in her eye. I love a lady who's true, I love being original. I love an MC who's down for being his own individual. I love the sound of this beat, Cruise who's unique, tracks that are fat, chilling on Sunday watching pro athletes. Life is sweet if you take the time to think about it. The good will always come to the good, I know this, no doubt. So if an MC gives you an inch, then take a mile. And if she gives you a wink, then flash her your smile. And if you don't believe we got it, then check our style and get a notion from our motion with the wild profile. Cause you fading like a memory, acting like you don't remember. Remember, cause you fading like a memory, acting like you don't remember. You fading like a memory, acting like you don't remember. Cause you fading like that memory, and now you don't remember.
So that's my list.
Cause you fading like a memory, acting like you don't remember. Cause you fading like a memory, acting like you don't remember. Whatever. this world is whack.
Is that a fact?
Sometimes hip hop is whack.
Is that a fact?
Sometimes this world is whack.
Is that a fact?
Sometimes hip hop is whack.
Is that a fact?
Sometimes this world is whack.
Is that a fact?
Sometimes hip hop is whack.
Is that a fact?
Sometimes this world is whack.
Is that a fact?
Sometimes hip hop is whack.
So bring it
A
back.
single stroke of genius dominates a lifelong loveless struggle of work. Yo, but what I mean is, even the cleanest lifestyle brings you no joy. Even if you employ many dreams will be destroyed if you don't hop on this convoy. I'm penetrating nations, no need for relations with haters that bring upon complications. My station is here, I'm striving to survive, keeping it live. Much respect to fools who don't front and they ride. Just because your system is bumping and your wheels is fly doesn't mean you gotta be frontin' as the man every time you drive down the way. This MC is K, I'm walking with the Walkman like every single day. So where's the style in that? And where's my backwards hat? Why don't I talk like I rap? Sometimes this world is whack, and if you don't understand that, obviously my scriptures is more fact than fiction. So before you pick up a mic, ask yourself, who you kidding? Who you kidding, man? Who you kidding? I know I do. Oh, sometimes this world is whack.
Is that a fact?
Sometimes hip hop is whack.
Is that a fact?
Sometimes this world is whack.
Is that a fact?
Sometimes hip hop is whack.
I'll bring it back. You're investigating tribes of many formations. People fighting people wars between the nations. And all for some peanuts that crumble in seconds. A couple gents break bread. And for what? You know what? I reckon God knows all. But the ones we follow have a little bit of pride to swallow. They're soldiers wallowing in sadness cause of incidents. The marionettes of generals have pulled away the innocents. There's no winners in war because it's all tied up. Decency, honor, respect have seemed to miss the cut. And for what? New sections of land and ideologies. The he and she is running the wrong direction. The battle spreads across the land, claiming many sections. So bump this in your section. I proclaim there's evil spirits, mind your mind, or else you will find fears within it. Mirror, mirror on the wall, could you get rid of my limp? This should be asked by every hustler, player, baller, and pimp. A culture to be embraced is a hard commodity. Hip-hop is a part of my life. B-boys on the can tables and serving the mic. I see this after my trains, autos, boats, and flights.
Bump it, bump it, bump it, bump it. Sometimes this world is whack.
Is that a fact?
Sometimes hip hop is whack.
Is that a fact?
Sometimes this world is whack.
Is that a fact?
Sometimes hip hop is whack.
Is that a fact?
Sometimes this world is whack.
Is that a fact?
Sometimes hip hop is whack.
Let's bring it back.
Yo, people gotta open their eyes and just realize.
Sometimes this world is whack.
Is that a fact?
Sometimes my rhymes is whack.
So bring it back.
Most times my rhymes is fat.
We all know that.
The world at war is whack.
Not down with that.
Teenagers carrying gas.
Give your head a tap.
Policemen manipulating they badge. They
Uniforms and
badge.
hats.
Citizens of the world. It's time to trade civilization. God, single word. Cause the world unified. 2000 and on.
Yeah. Yeah, hooking up with my boy. Word up. Check it out, yeah.
You saying it's all good, but it's all misunderstood. Talking about hip hop, but you walk in Hollywood. Sell out, that type of game makes me so upset. You collect the fat checks, so disrespecting them rap. This culture that made you, yo, it's started in the streets. While it's humble warriors, I rock and rhyme with no beats. You'll think about your peeps and think about your pods and mons. What if they knew what was really going on? That life is wrong, straight up. I know you got some common sense, but they go straight out the window. What you think of making sense, we must prevent. The sad sense of mine and help of mine. Our friends are what we here for, cause we're running out of time. I write rhymes for the purpose to help and not for self. And if you never hear this, I pray for someone else to reach you. Cause we all gotta see through the illusion that the stupid world feeds you.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
I break beats down on fat tracks. When it's all mixed, I kick shoes off and relax. I feel vibes through my ASRX. Sound waves generate the text. Heads bobbing leads to broken necks. Who's the best? What? Who's the best? What? Who's the bomb? What? Who's the bomb? What? I flow on and on, can't shut up. That's my crazy science. Drum pads are reliance. Coming in and out, hip-hop appliance. Water's droughts. Come K, take me out. Come K, take me out. Come K, take me out. Yo, yo. Who's the best? What?